If you missed out on all the behind the scenes of my life this week, here it is. If someone takes a dump in a public bathroom, right? Like, I'm being so serious right now. Okay. If someone takes a dump before you go into the bathroom or stall to use it, there's two types of people, okay? Which one are you? Person number one will walk out of there and they will make it known that the smell and whatever happened in there was not them. Maybe crack a little joke, was me. Person two will just say nothing. Let there be silence. Let it be unknown. Let the person use their imagination as to who did it. And if you're number one, what do you say to someone to let them know it wasn't you? Asking for a friend. This is not a joke. I'm genuinely asking. I had an experience recently where this happened and it wasn't me, and I walked out and I was absolutely mortified. I need the encouragement and the advice, please. I'm still a little torn on this hair. Like, it's really cute, but is it cute on me? A lot of volume though, I gotta say.
My dad made me a jar of pickles, so let's try them. Onion, garlic? There's garlic. I think there's onion. Pickle smell, 10 out of 10. Let us feast. That's incredible. That might just be the best pickle I've ever had. No lie. Perfect amount of crunch, soft and juicy on the inside. How did this man do this? 11 out of 10. Thank you, Dad.
My dad slapped with those pickles. So he bought mini cucumbers and decided to just pickle them because he knows I love pickles. I need to try and make my own, but I fear they're not going to be the same. This was the best day of my life, and I'm gonna tell you about it. I got invited to a Tim Hortons event, and it just so happened to include puppy yoga. How cute is this magnet with our name on them so that we knew which locker was ours? And they gave us this water tumbler and these Timbit socks. They also had the Tim's infusers for some pre-yoga energy, but honestly, I didn't even need it because I knew that puppies were coming. Why this event had us doing puppy yoga is because Tim Hortons came out with a pet collection. And no, the dogs are not included. I'm not even gonna lie, I was trying to do yoga, but I was so distracted. Namaste? No, nah, I'ma stay with these puppies. It has been on my Pinterest board for a long time, okay? I just wanted to do a downward dog with a dog. And the best part was, after class, we got to go and just play and cuddle and snuggle with all the babies. If one of these dogs was missing, it wasn't me. Every dog I saw, I just looked them in the eyes and I was like, you're coming home with me. And good news for Tims, these puppies approve of the toys, okay? I actually think they would like a real Timbit as well because my dog loves them. They deserve a nap after all that yoga. And so do I. When I tell you I could not contain my excitement, it took everything in me to not just put one in my purse, take it home with me. Truly debated. I'm like, do I need another dog? Does Lila need a friend? Because it's looking like she might. Little floof balls. Oh. Lila has not put those two toys down. And I've tried to gauge which one is her favorite because in real life, she actually likes Timbits. She gets a plain Timbit, like a piece, because she's so small. After investigating and monitoring all her play usage with these toys, she's a coffee gal. She plays with the coffee cup more.
She knows what's up.
Let me give you the tea on press on nails, okay? It is all about the prep.
You're going to file your nails, you're going to buff the nail, you're going to push back your cuticles and trim them.
These Rubik's Cubes from Dollarama, they have it all. You want your nails as dry as possible. It helps with the glow, but you don't want chunks of your nails, so make sure you wash your hands before applying the nails. That was rude. There's actually tiny little numbers on the back of the nail. So if this one is a 2 on my thumb, then I can just find the 2 and know that it goes on the other thumb. It saves a lot of time. The little package that it comes in, this little circle is actually for your glue. So when you're doing the application, you don't have to place this down on a table or anything like that. Very mindful, very cutesy, very demure. I like to apply the glue on the nail, not on the nail. Just my preference, leave me alone. Look at this catastrophe. I'll be right back. I start from there and I push down, making sure I get out any air bubbles.
Those aren't cute and demure.
Cuticle oil is your friend. Here's a close-up. All about the prep, baby. All about the prep. Kiss is my favorite brand. I find that they're cheaper on Amazon than they are in store. So I just order them on Amazon. Still got that same pair on. I live for them. It's Dollar Day. Let's see what cool stuff they have for me today. Come on, Dollarama, show me what you got. You take literally all my money. You know I'm a sucker for mugs, so obviously I went to the mug section. Look how freaking cute these are. It has the design of a pillow, but it's a mug. And I also love these Victorian ones. They remind me of the little teacup from Beauty and the Beast. Chip. First time seeing these satin pillowcases, and girls, they are great for your hair, so they say. They help with frizz, tangles, breakage. They had white, blue, and this cream color. I have seen these all over TikTok, and on Etsy, they're probably a lot more expensive than the $2.50 here. This serving tray was heavy duty, okay? It's literal cement. Not actually, but it has handles. I just thought it was very sleek. They also had this one for $5. Something about lemon in the summertime makes you feel like you're in Italy, and this tray is big and beautiful, okay? And it could be yours. This might be a biased opinion, but I think this is the cutest decor I have ever found here. I mean, come on, for $5, you're telling me I can have this in my home? These hair clips are a steal. They don't leave dents in your hair, and you get 12 for $1.75, and they had both of these colors. Bye. I've debated going back for one of those mushrooms, okay? If not all of those mushrooms. I think they're so cute. And every time I'm like, do I go back and get one? Should I go and grab it? I think they're so cute. We're buying a bike. I'm 31 years old, and looking at this bike, you wouldn't know it. I haven't had a bike since I was a kid, so I ran to Walmart. These were my 2 favorites, but they were just a little too pricey for me. I also like these ones, but it was giving I'm an Olympic cyclist, and that's just not the vibe I'm going for. Then we went to Canadian Tire. I'm overwhelmed, but I did like this one. It is giving beach. It is giving California. It's giving I can put my dog on the back or in a basket. I also like the color, but it reminds me of peppermint gum. Good news is I found a basket, and yes, it was in the kids' aisle. Mind your business. So we ended up at Sport Check, and this is what we're working with. I don't plan on riding my bike down the side of a mountain, but this silver one is more of what I was looking for. Minus the skateboard. Surprise! This is what I went with! Boyfriend approved, that's all that matters, I guess. It's gold, it shimmers and sparkles, it's beautiful. I just love the gold, the tan seas, the little details, and her name is Callie. And since I haven't had a bike since I was a kid, I planned on decorating it like I wanted when I was a kid. I had to get a bell to match my basket, obviously. And then I took her for a spin. Callie and I are now besties. I love Callie. I have been riding Callie.
That sounds very inappropriate.
All the time, okay? My childhood dreams have come true. I did buy streamers for the bike, little pink streamers for the handles, but that was before I bought a bike. And then the bike I bought doesn't have a hole in the handles for them to go in. There's one thing missing, it's the streamers.
You know, she has some problems, for sure. But I think it's important to just
She's
look
also ugly.
Well, okay, no, I don't think that was necessary.
We all know someone like this. It might be a friend, it might be a sibling, it might be a family member. Some might even say that it's me, okay? I'm not mean though.
I'm not mean. I'm sassy.
These egg protein bites are super easy to make and you can do so much with them. I'm making a batch of 6, so I started with 4 eggs and I fluffed them up using a fork. If you want to do a bigger batch, just double the recipe. I wanted extra protein, but not extra yolk, so I added in some extra egg whites and then gave them another fluff. You only want to fill your muffin tray about 3/4 of the way because you are going to add stuff to them and they will rise in the oven. My toppings were mixed greens, red peppers, dairy-free mozzarella cheese because I don't eat dairy, and then I topped it off with some turkey breast. Most important part is to make sure all of these toppings are covered, so take a fork and give it a mix before putting it in the oven. You can also season them however you want. I used a mixed seasoning and I topped it off with some salt and pepper. Set the oven to 400 and set a timer for 30 minutes. However, after 20 minutes, I took them out just to give them a test. If you find any liquid in the center of them, make sure to pop them back in the oven. This is what they look like when they came out, kind of brown on top, but very soft and delicious on the inside. I swear by this recipe, mainly because I like that you can put so many different things in them every time. Like it's a new batch of omelet every time, you know? Because you don't want to get sick of them, so you get to switch it up. Put whatever the hell you want in there. Put some pickles. Not a terrible idea.